We watched a lot as it set from the sun. All the ways we could run, all the ways we could run. Oh my, yeah. Can you see the light from outer space?
Oof.
So some messages right there from our sponsors who helped make the 2013 Antofagasta Bodyboard Festival possible. That was Zybar right there. That's where they feed the staff every night. And that's too bad you're not staff because I get to eat some good food there every night. Thanks to Zybar very much. Again, in this heat, Sadi Ohara in the red from Japan. Our rider in blue right in front of you, that's Alexander Rinder.
Oof.
Oh,
Wow.
nice roll right there through the lip. She already has a 2.75. This is her second wave. And in the yellow, Mayra Viana, the Brasileira, with a 5.25 we missed during the commercial. Let's take a look at the replay. This is Alexandra Rieder. Powerful roll. She's a
For
powerful
sure.
girl.
Yeah, she is. She's a tall girl for a 15-year-old. She's got a lot of strength.
She
Super
is.
grum, hey?
She is for sure strong.
Definitely.
And I was talking about it earlier. I think with Hardy, she could possibly outgrow the sport of bodyboarding.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, she's already a well-built, strong girl. This is our rider in
White. It's Mayra.
white,
From Brazil.
claiming it. I thought she was supposed to be wearing a yellow jersey, but she's wearing a white one.
Really? Uh-oh.
But as I was saying, I mean, Rinder could outgrow the sport. I mean, she's a well-built girl, strong girl, and unfortunately, unless she's competing in really big waves, pretty soon it could be hard for her to compete against some of these girls if the waves are under head high, right?
For sure. She was saying yesterday that she hoped we didn't surf because the waves are too small for
Yeah,
her
for
weight
sure.
anyway. But which is understandable. She's super tall. She's only just turned 15. But yeah, she's excelled in the sport pretty fast.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
she's only going to get better. So it's good to see. It's good to see some potential.
Her flip the other day was better than half the guys.
Yeah.
Okay, in
That's
red, Sadi Ohara. She has a 1.75, looking to improve upon that, of course. Ohio gozaimasu to all of our Japanese fans watching. You don't speak Japanese either?
No, I've been learning. We're staying with them in the motel, and yeah, we're teaching them Aussie and English, and they're teaching us Japanese, but it's not getting very far.
Did you get to Ohio gozaimasu yet?
Hey?
Did you get to Ohio gozaimasu yet?
Yeah, no.
So again, waiting for some scores to come in on Alexander Rinder's second wave.
Gracias. Gracias. Ciao. Ooh.
Okay, scores coming in. 6.13 for Alexander Rinder, the rider from the Canary Islands. She's actually German, but she's lived in the Canary Islands. Good score right there. So she's a total of 8.88. And still second wave for Sadi Ohara, 2.8. So she's still in last place. She needs
Gracias.
a 2.46 to replace Mayra Viana in second. "14 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in this heat. Final heat of this round for the women. Okay, so they're calling out the next men's heat as well, which is going to be Uri Valadao, Magno Paso, Sasha Specker, and PLC. Going to be a tough heat. After that, we are going to see Ryan Hardy, Alan Munoz, Lachlan Cramsey, and Lucas Nogueira.
What's that? Bit of an Aussie heat in that one. Go the Aussies.
A bit of.
Not
Just
many
two.
Aussies here this comp. It's good to see.
Too many.
Too many.
I'm just kidding.
I think I'm with Lily again in my next heat. Again.
Emma's having a tough time with the microphone,
Ah.
but once again, she's Australian. She has an
It-
excuse.
So these things are a nightmare. My head's too little. I'm going to eat it now. Nom, nom, nom.
We're gonna have to get a graphic on the screen for Emma to see how to have her mic. We have a little sheet in front of her for the microphone challenged. So again,
Pretty good.
Alexandra Reindert in the lead. She has a 6.13 and she has a 2.75 to get rid of. And I wouldn't be surprised if she does that soon. Still over half the heat left. 12 minutes, 45 seconds to go.
Here we go.
What a good time up here with Emma. I like to tease her.
Alejandra's, she's on. She's ready to go.
Miss Reindert.
There she goes. Oh. It's not really opening up much on that end section, so it's
Yeah, the 15-year-old just
pretty
ducking out
tricky.
the back of that wave. Nothing coming. Scotty May says, yeah, go Cobby. On the Facebook. Jane Keel is asking when your next heat is, and her next heat's going to be the quarterfinal. What do you mean?
after men's round 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just whole 80
Richard
minutes.
Malloy mentioning that my threats and all that work to get the webcast back on. Because apparently not only do I host the webcast, but I also run and make sure it works. So if the webcast fails, it's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
But
Blame
now I'm
everything
responsible.
on
Now
you.
I'm the hero who got it back on.
All
Good job, Apple.
right.
We definitely are stoked that everyone checking out the IBA Facebook page. Make sure you like that
Ooh.
page. Share it too. We want other likes on it. Stoked to be interacting with the bodyboard fans all over the world.
Sorry. She's up and riding.
Now tell me, do you think, Emma, that the Japanese riders are having a little bit more of a tough time? She has nice bottom turn. Look at that reverse 360. Wow, that was good style
Yep,
on a good sized wave in the critical section.
definitely.
And I was just going to say, do you think that the Japanese riders have a little bit more of a challenge with these big waves? But I mean, man, sorry, showed not too much of a challenge for her.
Yeah, no. I think that not used to riding bigger waves. I was just talking about it last night, but I think once you're in the water, you just go. You sort of don't think too much about it. But sorry, she performed so well at pipe this year. It was pretty heavy. They're looking at solid 6 foot and kind of onshore in the pipe final this year, and she was nervous. She came in, she was nervous, but so this for her it's not too bad. It's pretty good, and they
For
train
sure.
they train hard and they work towards it. Even if they're not surfing big waves every day, just strength training and all their balance and that breath training and things like that
Yep.
helps them out in any conditions. So it's all a learning curve too. But yeah.
Okay, we are going to throw it down to an interview Yo-Yo has caught up with Carla Costa-Taylor, our winner from the third heat of this round.
And thanks, Eric. I'm down here with the action, and it's Carla Costa just winning the last heat. Carla, how was your performance in the last heat? Tell me about it.
I got 2 waves. I just had enough to make it to the next heat, so I'm stoked.
How do you feel at the conditions now? Now we have a swell, now we have waves at La Cupola. How do you feel it?
The waves are really good. It's solid, and it's really good to see good action today for the whole day. So I think it's just gonna heat up until the end.
Brazil, where are you from? From Rio de Janeiro, also received cold swells from England. It is similar, the water from here, than the water from your place?
No, it's cold. It's cold here. Yeah, the outside is a little bit cold, and the water is cold, but it's not like you can handle it, But Rio is more warm outside, I guess.
So well done in this heat, and congratulations. I hope you keep doing this. Would you like to tell some greetings to someone back home?
Thank you. Eu quero falar oi para todo mundo no Brasil e no Hawaii. Hello, everyone. My family, my whole family, all over the world.
All right, beijinho aí para todo mundo do Brasil. E thank you, Carla Costa. Eric, I'm back to you. This is what's going on down here.
Thank you so much, Yo-Yo, for catching us up with Carla Costa-Taylor, who looked so good and so confident in that heat. And Sari Ohara got a score of a 3.65 on her last wave. That puts her up in second place over Brasileira Mayra Viana. But still, Alexander Rinder in the lead with a 6.13 and a 2.75. And this is our rider in white, Viana.
Does a nice little clean spin off the lip at the start and lining up this end bowl. And hopefully, just pops a roll through there.
Yeah, punches that roll up through the lip.
Good clean wave. Has a little claim on the end.
Now she has only one score of 5.25, so
That's going to help for sure.
100%. Let's see what other comments we have. We can refresh this IBA page and see what you guys have to say to Kabi. I love how Australians can just
Isn't
add
it?
the word E to the end of everything. And
Yeah. It's a bit like Portuguese. We just reckon that they add E to the end of everything.
Another claim there.
Yeah.
Mayra Viana's claiming every roll. Woo.
I think she's just happy to complete a good wave.
She wants to make sure that they saw. Murilo Assis is pumped to see Yuri grow. Rafael David is pumped to see the Brazilians do so well. Pedro Ceballos is definitely wants to see Ala Munoz do well.
So Mayra got a 4.95 on that last wave. It's pushed her up into second.
I see, I would have to guess it's Alexandra's brother, Oliver Rinder, on the IBA page.
Yeah.
He wants his sister to kill it.
Yeah. We don't want to kill anything, but no, she's definitely killing it.
In red, Sari Ohara.
Nice set wave, and she drives off that bottom and
Woo! Oh!
Unlucky.
She had a lot of speed through that
Yeah.
reverse. What are we going to see here in the rest of this heat? Not that much time left. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Sari Ohara is looking for a 5.24. She's not going to get it on that last wave, a 2.18. So again, our fourth and final heat of this round of the women's and women's rapid charge heats. Top two moving on to the quarters. Our loser is done. That's it. Sayonara. All she wrote. Hasta la vista.
Adios, amigos.
So once again, Eric Apple joined by Emma Cobb, supermodel slash bodyboarder.
Stop.
No, it's not about myself. So again, we're having a good time here in Chile. Happy to be here. And, you know, it's pretty amazing here in Antofagasta and Arica as well, Emma. There's such a great amount of participation in the sport of bodyboarding in this country. So I didn't think there'd be nearly as many Chilenos and Chilenas who are doing the sport here, but there's a lot.
Yeah, it's huge. I haven't seen stand-up surfing doesn't exist in this country, I don't think. It's like ratio of 50 bodyboarders to 1 stand-up, I think. It's kind of good, and everyone in the country froths off the sport. So, and it's good to be around. It's a good vibe. Everyone's friendly, and the whole competition site's pretty sick. All the DJs and everything.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's a good environment to be around, especially the weekends when all the Chileans are off work. Come down to hang out. And
Yeah, for sure.
no, it's a good place. It's amazing. It's got an amazing backdrop. Big dirt piles.
Big dirt piles, is that what you said?
They look like big.
That's quite
Piles of dirt
that's
with
an amazing
black
Australian
markings.
analyzation of the beautiful Andes mountains here at the
It is.
Atacama Desert. Dirt piles. Wow.
The crazy guys that ride up them on motorbikes.
I don't even know what to say.
It's insane.
Dirt piles.
Dirt piles. No, an unbelievable place.
I don't even know how to follow that up.
You got Lockie Cramsey slacking up for his next heat.
Psyching, mate. Psyching.
He's been killing it this year, Lockie. I think he's sitting on top of the GSS, yeah?
I like that kid.
Yeah.
Lovely dude. I torture him everywhere we go. I just torture him because he's so young
Yeah.
and he needs it.
No, he's...
Well, I don't know. I mean, I know you grew up around the South Coast. Did you kind of get tortured because you were like the younger Grom coming up?
No, not so much. I didn't start.
See, that's why you're
didn't
kind of
start
weird,
surfing
and you're
till
not,
I
that's
was
why you're
late.
weird, and you're not that cool.
I didn't start surfing until I was big enough to beat him up. Nah.
You have to get tortured a little bit if you're going
You
to
do. Yeah.
if you're gonna be a part of the crew. And I grew
Yeah.
up around a lot of really well-known bodyboarders. I had the opportunity to grow up in San Clemente and surf T-Street every day and I literally every day saw Keith Sasaki, Cameron Steele, Jay Reel, Kevin Baker, a lot of really well-known bodyboarders. And let me tell you, I got just
Punished.
punished on a daily basis, and for no other reason than I was young.
Yeah.
Oh, you're 11 years old? I'm going to torture you.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it's cool to see that.
It's good.
I think that kind of stuff and localism is good for our sports. It
Yeah, for
adds
sure.
character to it, as we see in red, taking
Sorry,
off Saudi
go, go,
O'Hara.
go.
She can't catch it.
Unfortunate.
I mean, I would just have guys I'd go to the bathroom or go get something to eat at the snack bar and come back, and my board would be gone, and it'd be buried somewhere on the beach, and nobody would tell me where it was. And the other kids would want to tell me where it was, but if they got caught telling me how to find my board, they would get beat on too. So they wouldn't say anything either. And I would literally spend hours looking for my board. Stuff like that.
Not long to go.
I got pink bellied on a daily basis. You know what the pink belly is?
No.
When you got two guys hold you down, one holds your arms, one holds your legs, and the other one's just
Oh,
all over your stomach, all up and down, and your whole stomach will be red by the time you go home. That's a pink belly. How can you not know what a pink belly is?
definitely didn't get pink belly.
Well, the day is young.
The day is young.
Might make sure you do before you go home. Trying to think of what else I used to get punished with.
What do we got? Sorry, O'Hara looking for a 6.45 to go up into second place. She's getting onto this wave now. Oh, she's up.
This is Saudi.
Oh,
Oh, catching the nose a little bit, almost purling.
yes. It's
She has a low score of 2.8. She needs to replace that, but with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go, this
Yeah.
could be her last wave. Nice roll.
Yeah,
But
trying
she's
to
a
link it up now.
5.24. How's she going to find that on
Nice
this wave? I don't know.
reverse. Yeah.
Maybe one more roll? No.
Oh, unlucky. It's pretty shallow in there. There's a surge off this rock, so if you get caught out, you're gone.
So she's going to get rid of her low score of 2.8. I'm sure of that. Oof.
Is she okay? I know. I think she's all right. Oh, set.
Mayra Viana in first, 10.2. Alexandra Rinder, 8.88. And, man, Alexandra, oh, look at this.
Yeah.
And Mayra, in
First,
our leader on a good setway.
Set.
But, man, Alexandra, with all her experience in that great 6.13, her second score is a 2.75. So, as we see a big 360 purling in the critical section of the wave.
there's Alex.
Viana
Trying to get
giving us
around
a
that
little
bottom
bit of
section.
entertainment as we see. Look at this. Alexandra Rinder, is she going to improve upon her 2.75? No. And that's what I'm just going to say. She's young. She does big tricks like that flip we saw the other day. But, I mean, she has a 2.75, and she's taking it through the next heat.
Yeah.
So she still is showing her inexperience and inability to get a second backup wave.
For sure. She's super young. She's got loads to learn. She hasn't done a lot of World Tour competitions, but man, the more she does, the more she's gonna learn and grow from it. And she's definitely
this
her strengths
is
are left.
Saudi Ohada with a 4.7, not going to be enough. She needed like a 5.3, a good score for her. That was her best wave of the heat, but that 3.65 on her second scoring wave was just not going to be enough for her to advance against Alexandra and Mayra Viana. So unofficially, sorry, Ohada is all done. Sayonara to Saudi Ohada.
See.
Thanks for coming out. Did a great job, and she almost made it through that heat, but not going on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
And we are now going to be jumping in to the men's round number 6. Uri Valadao, Magno Pasto, Sasha Specker, Pierre-Louis Costes. That's coming up next after these commercials from our sponsors. I'm going to be back, Eric Apple, in the hot seat with multi-world champion Guilherme Tamega in just a moment.